Welcome back to Capping Corner. I don't think we've recorded anything since November, but I thought we would come back for the Triple Crown season. So let's start off with the Arkansas Derby. It's on Saturday at Oaklawn, and this will be a race that everyone is going to talk about because there's a filly in the race named Secret Oath. Now, Secret Oath, I thought she ran a pretty fast race when she won her local stakes race last time. She won the Honeybee Stakes, which is only a grade three, but she won by 7.5 lengths, and it was faster than the Rebel Stakes on the same card. What do you think of Secret Oath?
Yeah, Secret Oath, compared to the Rebel Stakes, he's way faster than those horses. The thing is that she's facing another horses that are on the improving side, like Cyberknife, With the People, probably Doppelganger.
Do you think Secret Oath will be overbet because she's a filly, and fillies tend to be popular when they face the males?
Yes, people used to bet those kind of horses because she's facing the males for the first time.
I like her, but I'm not going to pick her on top. She's going to be part of my ticket somewhere. Let's move on to Cyberknife, who you like. He won Fairgrounds Optional Claimer on February 19, and he won by 3 lengths over a horse named Caputa. And Caputa did not run well the other week. What do you think? Does that indicate that the race might be weak, or does it not matter?
No, but he won very easily with that race. He won by 3 lengths on a hand ride, and he has 6 workout for this race. He has been prepping for this race for this race, and this is a horse I think that since his debut he has been considered a legit horse. He always was a favorite, and I think the only thing is that he has been a bit green on his first races, but this is a horse that could be improving, maturing at the right time. And also Cox has him in a good concept. This is a horse that can has some tactical speed, can sit behind the speed, and that's good for to avoid some troubles.
To be specific about Caputa, he was seventh in the Louisiana Derby last weekend.
Yes, I
But
know.
but you make some good points. My other concern is the lack of Lasix this time. He runs as good races with Lasix. What do you think? Does Cyberknife need Lasix to run his best?
No, on his second race, he was second without Lasix. So I think that's not a bit of concern.
All right, let's move to the outside. I like Cyberknife, but I'm just concerned about the Lasix thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I need to think about it. My top pick is probably gonna be We the People. As I said, he's on the outside. He won his last race. It was a local optional claimer, and he did it very easily. That's what impressed me the most. He was tugging the whole way, but he was just off the leader. He didn't force himself to the lead. He still accepted the jockey's restraint, and then he just pulled clear in the stretch by 5 lengths. What do you think of We the People? Were you impressed?
Yes, I'm impressed with the people. It's a horse with a lot of talent, but he made his debut on February, and with just 2 races, he's now facing a grade one race. So that's my concern, the lack of experience, the lack of foundation. Now he's facing more experienced horses. But yes, his horse is a legit horse. He has shown a lot of ability, and I would be surprised if he doesn't run well. I think he's going to run very well. I'm going to use him, but not to win.
I just think it's not the strongest field in the world. I think the best 3-year-olds are probably at fairgrounds, and even though We the People doesn't have the experience, maybe he could handle this field where one of the top horses is a filly. Let's move on to Doppelganger, who was previously trained by the popular Bob Baffert. Doppelganger was second in the San Felipe Stakes. He lost by 5 lengths though. So, what do you think of Doppelganger?
Doppelganger is a weird into mischief. It's a different kind of into mischief. This horse, I think, lacks of early speed. I think he will need a fast pace. In the last race, he was closing, but the race was over when her Forbidden Kingdom just sprint and won that race gate to wire. He's a horse that he has improving a bit on his numbers, but I don't like him in this spot. I think he's not the best horse by now injecting. I can see him closing a bit for exotic for superfecta or trifecta.
Right. I think if you're playing trifecta or superfecta, maybe you want to include him third or fourth, but I don't like the switch to Tim Yakti, I know he worked for Baffert. I don't know. I don't trust the California horses, I guess, even though I'm from California.
Especially because California racing are usually short fields.
All right. Do you want to talk about Un Oho? Un Oho won the Rebel Stakes, but as we said, it wasn't a fast time, and he had a good trip through the rail. I don't think it was the strongest field in the world. What do you think of Un Oho?
I don't trust the Rebel field. And Umoho got a dream trip in that race. He saved all the ground from the rail. And the best horse indeed in that race was Ethereal Road. He just had a bad luck in that race. I don't trust Unoho. He is going to be overmatched in this race because he's facing faster horses.
All right. Is there any other horse you want to talk about, or should we end it?
No, I just think Cabot is going to set the pace. It would be a factor in the race. He's going to be sent from the rail. But at some point, he's going to get tired. And no, I don't have any more to say. I'm going to use Cyberknife on top over Secret Oath and With the People.
Okay, I'll go with a straight exacta We the People over Secret Oath, and I'll also bet We the People to win.
That would be a good value, probably second choice in the market.
I'll have to watch the odds very carefully.
Okay.
All right, that's our comeback episode. As I said, I think we'll do it through the Triple Crown season and see what happens. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, see you next week for next races.
All right, goodbye.